It is Tev1990 here, and welcome to this live stream. We are playing Train Sim World. We are on the Northern Trans Pennine route, and we are playing the down and out scenario. Just allow me to explain what's happened within the past couple of months. Obviously, I was supposed to be uploading videos at least once a month. I was doing it about once a week onto the Tev1990 YouTube channel. That kind of stopped for a bit. I'm hoping to pick it up again. The reason it stopped was just I took on a lot more at home, and also work's been a bit of a grind at the minute. I've not been doing too well with that. In the set, you know. Normally I had no problem with, you know, recording and all the rest of it, and then doing my actual work as well. Just recently it's obviously become a bit of a thing where I've not been doing too well with it. So I apologise for that. The videos are going to be coming back. Yeah, I just need... It's probably going to be about another month before they do start coming back, because I need to get to where I was before, where I had them all pre-recorded and all the rest of it. It just makes it easier for me then. So, but yes, I've been really busy with the baby and everything else. There is a video that is recorded at the minute, and it has been uploaded. I've just got to make it public and everything. It does say in that video that we are still awaiting the arrival of the baby. We have the baby. So pay no attention to when that says we are waiting. No, we've now got the baby. The videos are recorded pretty much days apart, and when I recorded it we were still waiting on the baby coming. So, but she's now here and all the rest of it. So, I say that's what I've been doing. Obviously, I've been doing my normal work and all the rest of it. I've been doing all the stuff around the house and all that lot, and then with the baby and all the rest of it, it's just kept me really busy, and I've not been able to upload or do anything. So I apologise for that. I'm hoping to get that back on track. On track from playing train game. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Anyway, yes, so that's going to hopefully start up again and all the rest of it. So as for this video, we have to take this class 101 from, or to carry on the service into Manchester from where we are now, and then we have to take the loco out of service and take it to Newton Heath Depot. Nice outside shot of it as we come past the signal box. Lovely, lovely. Right. Oh dear. So I thought, well, I'll make a quick live stream video just before I go to work today, just so I can let you know what's happening and all the rest of it. Because like I say, I've been away for a while, you know, and I do like to try and do these videos and everything, because the whole reason I do YouTube is the fact that somebody out there will watch these videos. They're having like a really hard time at home and whatever else, you know, with whatever, yeah, you know, whatever's going off in their lives that's really bad, and they've come onto YouTube, they found my video, they'll sit for half an hour or whatever watching some muppet play with trains, basically. You know, yeah. And that's the reason why I do this whole gaming thing and put the videos onto YouTube and all that lot, because I just want to help. It helps me in the sense that I can forget about all my worries and all that lot whilst I'm doing this, and it'll help somebody else like forget about the rent, you know, the day-to-day struggle and all the rest of it, you know. And that's what I do it for, you know. So if I get a bit of money from doing it, then fair enough, that's just the bonus. Yeah, I don't aim to be getting money from doing it, but if I do, it's a bonus. Because at one point I was that person that would go onto YouTube and watch gaming videos just for half an hour's thing, where I didn't have to worry about the car, the rent, the food, anything. Just, you know. And all of the YouTubers that I watched, you know, they uploaded these videos and it helped me, you know. So, and that's what I want to do, is help people with my videos. So, right, cock that one up a little bit again. So what we'll do, there we go. I seem to cock it up every time when I'm pulling into stations. Alright, we are unlocking the right side doors. Right. Throttle is idling. So I'm going to get that to there. Alright then. So we're now going to lock the doors. There we go. We are now going to a place called Park. We have to be there at 7:42. Yeah, I think we can manage that. So yes guys, like I said, I know I keep saying it and everything, but hopefully all these videos are going to get back on the schedule and everything again. I just need about a month just to get where I was with pre-recording them and all this lot, and we'll go from there, you know, and hopefully I'll be able to provide more content. So in terms of Train Sim World, there has been a new DLC released for it. I'm not too sure about getting it myself. It's not really one that I'd like, you know. So it's, I can't remember where it is now. It sounds like it's in Germany or something, you know. So I say it's not really one that I would like. I may get it, I don't know. We'll have to see on that one. So, but I prefer the ones that are for, you know, like England basically, you know, or Great Britain. I prefer those type of ones. So we've already had the Great Western one that came with the game itself. We had the West Somerset Railway, and now we've got Northern Pennine. Still got no sign of any steam locos yet, but you never know. You look, they could be in the very near future. Oh, sitting there having a drink and I'm speeding. That's not good. Put a bit of brake on. There we go. Now we're rocking. Take that down to about 51 again. It's happy days. So, if you hear me go quiet in this video, I do apologise. It's because I've got a lot of stuff to concentrate on. I've not as you know, not done a video for quite a long time, so I'm kind of out of sync with it all. Can increase the speed a bit more now. So you just have to bear with me on that one, I'm afraid. But how are you all doing, guys? I hope you're all doing well. It's what are we fast approaching? What holiday are we approaching? Easter. It's nearly Easter, and we all know what that means. Lots of Parma violets for me, because I don't get chocolate no more. I don't get chocolate for my birthday, Christmas or anything like that. I get Parma violets. You can't beat them. There's somebody that I work with that said they like eating like these tablets that you chuck in the bloody washing machine. You know, that's their opinion. I don't, yeah, I find that quite funny, to be honest, but. No, you can't. In my eyes, you can't beat Parma violets, and yeah, I don't get chocolate no more. I get Parma violets for my birthday and everything. Yes, yeah, better than chocolate. So yes, it's nearly Easter, so I'll probably be getting a load of Parma violets off of my partner and my parents and everything. Oh, yeah. So we are, I think, a mile away? Yeah, a mile away from our next destination of Park. So we'll wait till we start seeing the yard markers, or the yards being counted down on it. And then I'll put some brake on. So, but going back to the DLC and everything, obviously they've released the latest one for the console and everything. I really would like to see like an East Midlands one, you know, that incorporates Nottingham and Towton and things like that, you know. Where you've obviously got your commuter services for Nottingham, and then you've got your freight services from Towton. You know, I'd like to see that. Whether that'd happen or not is a different matter. But I think that I do think doing an East Midlands one would be an idea, because Towton was the industrial heartland. Industrial heartland? No, not the industrial heartland. Any freight that travelled around the UK passed through the yard at Towton at one point. You know. So all your bananas and stuff like this, it'd come up the country, get to Towton, and then all get sorted out into individual sidings, and then it'd go on to its destinations, you know. And it literally everything, yeah, it was all sorted at Towton Yard, you know. And I think that's something that the developers for this game could get on the wagon for, you know, with particularly if they do, or if we get a DLC coming with steam trains, you know. I think that'd be brilliant. But hey, that's just my opinion. Other people may share it, might not share it, who knows. So, right, we are now heading off to a place called Miles Plating. Miles Plating, never heard of it. So, and we're not actually that far away from it. May as well just let it coast then. I do like the fact that now I've never noticed it to begin with, but it was only in the later DLCs that I got that there was other traffic on the rails. You know, I never noticed it before until the other DLCs that I got. And I do like that, because when I first started playing it, you could go for the entire scenario and not see another, you know, train or anything like that, and you know, the realism wasn't there for it, you know. Right then. Take that down. Get on the brake. There we go. Unlock the left doors. Happy days. And we'll do an external view. I think what we might do. Yeah, let's have a look. Have a look at the back. Ooh, we can hear the old two-tone sirens as well. Lovely. Do like that sound. Right, and what we're going to do is we're going to wait here. We'll lock the doors. Take the brake off. That does look nice coming around the side of that building. Right, so we are now... our next destination is Manchester, Victoria. Lovely. Just what we wanted. Right, we can increase the throttle. And then take the throttle down, up the gear, put the throttle back on. There, so when we get into Manchester, Victoria, we've got to offload all of our passengers. And then we are taking the train out of service. Excuse me. And then taking it to Newton Heath Depot. Excuse me. Let's take the brake off. Let's put it in lap. No, let's not put it in lap. Let's take the brake fully off. There we go. So we are just slowing down to the speed limit of 15 miles an hour as we're coming into Manchester Victoria. What time was supposed to be there? 50. So I've got about a minute to get in then. Yeah, managed that easy enough. And in we come. Happy days. Right then, so we are unlocking the right side doors, letting everybody off. And we are going to go... Where's my out of service bit? Not in service, there we go. Right then, so I've got to shut down the cab, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn those to red, and that to red. Got to put that back into neutral, do that. And then let's turn the wiper off. Sure, turn the cab light off. Now I've got to change ends. There we go. Right, so we're doing cab door closed. Now I've got to set this end up. Right, and it's just opposite to what I've just done at the other end. Destination light on. Our destination not in service. Turn the control key on. Put that in the forward position. Take the brake off, put that in first gear. There we go. Right. So now we are going to Newton Heath Depot, which is about 2.5 miles away. It should be a straight run into it, he says. We shouldn't, I don't anticipate there being any stop signals or anything like that. You see what I mean? That came out of its thing. The reverser came out of its position. I don't know why it does that. Oh well, just one of those things. Oh dear me. I think this was supposed to be a 35-minute scenario. So yeah, I think we might be able to actually make it to 35. Oh, there we go. Now the speed limit has changed. So let's rack it up. We'll just wait here for it to come past. Because I can see all the controls on there, yes, on the bottom right, so I know when to change gear and all the rest of it. Which we shall do now. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Right then. So we are just over 1.5 miles from Newton Heath Depot, which will be the end of this scenario, and then, as it stands, the end of the scenarios for the Northern Trans-Pennine DLC. I'm rather sad about that, because I have enjoyed playing this DLC, you know. Because this is kind of like the rolling stock that I remember on the railways, but only just, you know. In fact, ironically enough, we had, I was stood outside last week. I was doing something with my car, and we had a couple of class 45s, I think I'm sure they were class 45s. Had a couple of them come thundering past, because I live right next door to a railway line. And oh my god, the noise. Oh, it was beautiful. Oh, loved it. But yeah, they, oh, who was it that was running them? Oh, a company called Colas. Excuse me. Yeah, Colas Rail Freight or something like that. Yeah. And yeah, they came bombing past. To which I was rather pleased about, you know, because I do like living next door to the railway line. It's just a shame that my back garden doesn't go, or back onto it as such, so I could stand down the end of the garden and watch them, you know, which would be nice, but oh well. Can't have everything there, can you? Oh, dear me. Oh, we've got a speed limit change shortly to 20. That's fine, I'm doing 20 now as it is anyway. I'm not, I'm doing 19. Ha 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 ha. Oh, we're in the yards as well, so looks like we're entering Newton Heath Depot, which we are. Lovely. It's all the way up here. Oh, it's that depot, is it? I see. Yes, I know this one. Where am I? I'm there. I don't want to do that. I can just about remember these. You know, I mean, I was born in 1990. And I was born on the south coast. So... But I'm sure they had them down where I was at that point, you know. I could definitely remember the 45s and the 47s. So... And stop. Lovely, right. Now I've got to shut down the cab. So we'll turn that off. Secure the train to disembark, so we're going to turn those off. We're going to turn that one off. We're going to stop all engines. Turn that off. Put that back into neutral, turn that to off. Put the handbrake on. I can turn that one off. And I've got to go to the other end and make sure that that's all turned off and everything. So we'll go to the other end. There we go, right then. Off. 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 Lovely. Right then, now I've got to go over there. So there we go, guys, that is it. That is the end of the Northern Trans Pennine scenarios. I've got to make the driving rain scenario public, which I shall set about doing a bit later on today. I hope you enjoyed that one, guys. Like I said, I will be back with more videos very soon. I've just got to get them recorded and everything so I can get myself back on track with it all again. And yeah, hope you enjoyed that one, and we shall catch yous in the next ones.